Hello, welcome to the Well of Being. This is Melissa, intuitive healer, channel, and guide, here to support you on your journey of expansion and spiritual alignment. Today, I'm opening to the concept of control. Diandoro tuntikara untai ara untakai Diranto ataki ara untai Ndara untai ara undai o ara o. Control is external to the absolute truth of human potential. One can think of almost like an implant that has been placed upon us to limit our access to our potential, to limit our access to our gifts, to limit our experience of the expansive truth of reality. This antiquated equipment that was installed was done so as a protective measure in the early development of Earth. As a protective measure, and also as a means of limiting the ability of the human species to evolve their consciousness here on planet Earth. Literally, like as a measure to keep us contained. What was initially implanted as an external concept was quickly integrated and internalized by humanity, and we justified its presence within our experience of reality. Almost akin to the concept of the Garden of Eden, the story of the Garden of Eden, and having that access to expansive, infinite abundance, but at the price of not being aware, not being aware of the essential truth of human consciousness. And when Eve eats the proverbial apple, that awareness, that consciousness that comes in, that empowerment that comes in the story, she is banished from the Garden of Eden. So almost like a mind control concept that was meant as a safety measure to contain us here on Earth and to contain our evolution of consciousness. Again, because this implant, this external mechanism has been with us for so long, literally since humans became a thing. We have integrated it, and we no longer recognize it as being outside of ourselves. We have integrated and we recognize, literally woven it into our DNA. And again, we've created so many justifications for why the concept of control is a necessary part of our reality. That, you know, in general, like this idea that the original creation was for, like, wow, if we were just open to everything, then how would we evolve? How would anything get done in a forward linear progression? So the external implant has been deactivated. This has been a process of literally almost seeing like there's a knob and turning it down and turning it down that began in, I'm hearing 2000. It began in 2000 with the turning down the knob of this frequency, literally. Like it's almost like it's this device emits a frequency that creates the illusion of control. There we go. Okay, that puts some clearer words to it. So since 2000, it's been turning down because the beings that are supporting us in this evolution beyond control, there are many dimensions that are supporting us in this journey. Many beings knew that it was dangerous for us to turn it off and remove it from the human population immediately. So it was slowly turned down from 2000 to now, which is 2024. Now, as of 2024, it's been removed. However, as we have spoken, even though the implant has been removed, the frequency left its mark in every strand of DNA, in all aspects of the human experience. It's literally been woven into the energy field on Earth. Now, the energy field on Earth has dropped this veil. Again, the energy field on Earth has dropped its veil. The same concept has been happening since 2000 to now, where there's been this thinning, and now it's gone. So now our journey is to clear this program of control, literally from the cells, literally from our DNA level. Now, each and every human being on the planet has a different relationship to the experience and concept of control. For some, they have never fully integrated. Even though the signal was pulsing in their being, they never fully bought it. Perhaps they had an open enough awareness that they knew, I hear that frequency, I feel that frequency, I don't align with that frequency, so I don't integrate it. This is an important concept. Even though the frequency and the message has been pulsing throughout the earth and through every human on the earth for millennia, the alignment depends upon the individual. It is at some place in the being, it is a conscious choice. That's what I'm trying to say. It is a conscious choice. I will integrate the program of control. I consciously choose to integrate the program of control. So this will happen for various different reasons in your experience, based upon your upbringing, based upon your external reality and your experiences, based upon your experience with control and seeing it, wielding it as a power. We are all being called to bring our relationship to we are being called to bring our relationship to control to a higher level of conscious awareness. Because the implant has been completely removed, it will be easier now more than ever before to clear from every level of your being this program of control, the reign of control over your life and your experience. This is also true because, again, the frequency of control that is not in alignment with Earth's natural ways, to be clear, but was a program that was influencing in humanity as a field that was present here on Earth, that's gone. That's gone. So we don't have the external influence that was sending the signal. And as a result, it will make it easier for us to do the inner work of clearing out this program from our being. Control is not a natural state of being on Earth. Earth is the Garden of Eden. Earth is the Garden of Eden. The whole concept of heaven on earth, it is here. But we do have to expand and open our consciousness and align to be able to receive and perceive this reality and this truth. Control, you will find more than ever before that your attempts to maintain control in your life, you'll feel a different energy around it. You'll feel a great resistance. You will find that when in the past it was easier to manipulate and use control to achieve your goals, that it no longer has any power here on earth. Control no longer has power here on earth. Now, there are many beings who still agree that control has power here on earth. There are many beings that still rule through manipulation and control. However, again, control does not have power here on earth. However, humans can choose to believe in something that isn't true. It is an illusion. It is an illusion. And it is a conscious choice that we can all make to see this as an illusion and do the inner work of releasing the rule and the reign of control in our lives. This is at every level. This is at the level of our relationship to our external reality, our day-to-day life, business life, relationships. This is also an internal experience of releasing the reign of control over the human body, recognizing the absolute cosmic truth of harmony that is the reality, the truth, the heaven within that is the existence of your body. In a natural state, all of your organs exist in a state of harmony, balance, cooperation that is beyond any of your control. It is happening even beyond, it is not happening beyond your consciousness because your consciousness is influencing this natural state. Again, the natural state of being of earth is Eden, is heaven. The natural state of being of every single human being is a state of open, aware, aligned, conscious, harmony, balanced organ function. It is our external and internal manipulation that has created blocks at many levels within our lives and within our bodies. You will be guided. You will be guided. It will reveal itself to you each and every day that control is an illusion. Many of us have said this, but now you're going to see it even more because this is an absolute truth that is resonating humanity to a higher level of awareness. You will be guided through the physical symptoms and experiences in your body where you need to shift your relationship to control. You will be guided in your external experiences to reality where you need to shift your relationship to control. To be clear, this does not mean that chaos or passivity ensues when control is released. The opposite is true. You have been prepared for this, and it will not happen all at once. It will happen for each individual as a process of evolution. Internal, external evolution. You will begin to shift your beliefs and clear out the program of control in a way that aligns for you and allows you to shift your internal and your external reality. It will happen quite naturally. As you are guided, go where you are guided. Go directly to whatever is showing up on your life and work there first. Again, this is not going to happen all at once. This is not going to happen all at once. And it is going to happen in alignment with more wisdom and upgrades coming in with the expansion we have opened into, which we must say is unprecedented on this planet. You have access to wisdom, energy, information, healing programs that you up until this moment on earth have not had the ability to access. And your ability to access these programs is being turned on within you. And as we have mentioned many times, your ability to access this depends upon your conscious belief systems. All of these concepts are wrapped together as you are guided through your physical experiences that rise up, through the beliefs, the emotions that rise up, through the external reality that comes and triggers you and guides you. You will know. You'll be doing multi-dimensional healing within yourself. Choose to stay conscious. Choose to stay aware of all the many levels. And they are all interconnected. As you open a block, it will help other blocks to open in turn. As you expand, it allows for easier expansion. As you clear, it creates greater clearing. When something has been removed, something new must come in. It creates almost like a vacuum. So all of you, because the implant has been extracted, have this vacuum. And yes, you can consciously choose to tighten your reins of control. Again, even though it's been turned off as a program, you can still choose to believe it. So that is a choice. Be very conscious and aware of any urge to tighten down, to batten down the hatches because you feel like uncomfortable. This can feel scary, opening up into the great beyond a possibility, but again, focusing on your individual experience moment to moment. Your unique experience connected to your unique spirit will guide you on how to bring in the information, the healing programs, the guidance, everything you need to support you in healing and opening to this next level of consciousness. This is the next level of evolutionary consciousness of humans here on planet Earth, to literally move beyond physical suffering. This is true. This is true. I laugh with like an open-hearted awe of wonder at the truth of this possibility and the feeling of it in my body that yes, this is absolutely possible for us as humans to evolve our consciousness, to expand our ability to access healing within, to access the creation of harmony, to create this idealized vision of harmony and peace on earth. This is possible for humans. However, we must make the conscious choice to move beyond control, manipulation, and other such programming that shuts down the possibility for peace, harmony, and conscious expansion. Now going to fully open into a light language activation to seal this channeled message. Humanity, we are in such a magical time here on Earth. This is a time that all of us beings in the galactiverse, we've been waiting for this. We've been preparing for this opportunity for humanity to evolve their consciousness, to evolve and create heaven on earth. With the intensity, the necessary intensity of the message you have received, we now come in as the angelic beings of light to nurture and tenderly support your heart, to nurture and tenderly open your heart to receive this wisdom through the alchemical magic of inner knowing, of compassion, of infinite love. For that is what this is. It is infinite love for humanity. We love you. We wish to create an environment that supports this conscious evolution beyond suffering, beyond limitation. We are continuously working to support you on many levels. The more you open to our support, the more you can receive. Support with clearing, support with balancing, support with harmony, support with receiving, with continuing to expand your ability to receive. Hayana esetenya wala ole ela wala anania la wa. Hey ala wale ala ela we ala wala ni ala wa. Hey ala ela wale ela wa. Hey ala ela walo. There are many tools, we shall call them, that are available to support you in your healing. Opening yourself to this possibility will allow you to call them in. These healing tools allow you an ability to access multiple dimensions unique to you to support this ongoing clearing and healing. Thank you. Thank you for opening to receive this powerful, powerful, transformative message. In my work one-on-one with clients, I support them in aligning to the healing programs and tools that will best support them in the moment on their own journey of clearing and expanding their consciousness. Because this clearing and expansion of consciousness is connected to the function of every organ within our body and is connected to the flow and harmony within our lives and our greater reality. You can learn more about my offerings at wellbeing.love. Blessings until next time.